the pad on our touchpad on? Is there some problem? No, there we have it. Okay. Is it possible to zoom in to this, because the damage is towards the end of this photograph? There we go. Thank you very much. Let's try to zoom in further, please. As much as we can. What is the maximum zoom that you can? Let's try to achieve that. Now, what you can see exactly at the center of your screen is people standing, and the wall in which they are standing before has completely smashed in, and there is a part of the wreckage of the fuselage which is lodged into the side of this building, and it is lodged in with sufficient force that it has smashed through the pillars, smashed through the brick wall of this side of this building, and some of the wreckage is actually inside, lying on the floor of this building around which the people are standing. Now, I can't tell what segment of that wreckage is. Is it a part of the wing? Doesn't look like it. Not part of the nose cone for sure, but it is a significantly large section, probably 7 to 8 feet large section, which is visible, that is smashed through the wall of the side of this building and come to a rest inside. But it is not burnt. Its paintwork to that extent is intact. So, this part has not caught fire. So, it was not part of the fireball, nor is the chairs and tables that you can see here charred. So, they were not part of the fireball that you saw. That fireball has happened slightly further down from where this building is. So, Wing Commander Sudhakaran, so here we are. So, we are now getting from just the photographs and imagery available a better understanding of the sequence of what has happened. One of the photographs shows the tail section with the horizontal stabilizer which is smashed into the side of a building. Another photograph shows that the undercarriage, which was which is the rear undercarriage, is also smashed into the side of the building so hard that it has cracked through reinforced concrete pillars. Other sections of the aircraft which have not burnt. So, this is during the crash, seconds before the crash, where the tail has hit first, the undercarriage has got ripped apart, and then it has exploded. So, we have a rough sequence of events, even though this needs to be examined, of course, photograph by photograph further. Wing Commander Sudhakaran.
Yeah, so what this looks like, see, the fuselage, when it is designed and constructed, it is assembled in multiple sections. So, when the tail has gone and hit the building first and got sheared off because of the impact, and then subsequently, because this undercarriage was protruding, it has gone and hit another building or probably a part of the same building. What this could have essentially done is, because of the impact of the force, a section of the fuselage backwards from the wing, not towards the wing, rearwards to the wing, it could have come down, and this could have got caught in the building and maybe come off the aircraft. So, which means technically the aircraft is almost cut into half. And because of the force, whatever was left off in the wing, and then the fuel section is mostly towards the wing and frontwards. That's when the explosion or the fire has happened. So, this appears to be the rear side of the aircraft.
Yes. So, let's go back to the visuals once and split the visuals with these photographs in sequence. So, let's run the visuals on the left side of your screen, and then let's take the photographs on the right side of your screens, photo by photo, so that we can have a better understanding of what's gone wrong. As we are still trying to get you information on casualties on the ground. There are casualties on the ground, whether they are fatalities or not, I don't know. So, let's look at the visuals on the left side of our screens, and put these photographs one by one on the right side of our screen, and let's toggle the photographs one by one. So, now you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You have photographic and videographic evidence which is now suggesting to us a sequence of events of the crash as it has happened. In the visuals on your screen, you are seeing that a mostly intact aircraft which has both its undercarriages left and right, which are visible. I can see at least one engine that is clearly attached, which seems to be under control. It is not rolling to the left or the right. It is not in a nosedive. It seems to be under control, serially under control, is coming down. At the last minute, the nose goes further up. First, the tail hits, and the tail section along with the horizontal stabilizer gets shorn off, and it is left attached to one of the buildings. The undercarriage has hit either immediately to the right of that building or maybe a few meters away. It has got shorn off, and milliseconds later, the front, middle and front sections of the aircraft hit, and those are the parts that explode. So, the tail of the aircraft and large segments of it are not burnt. They have simply been ripped off the back of the aircraft with, as you can clearly see from this tail section with the horizontal stabilizer, this is the exact pointy back end of the aircraft. Okay. This has hit with vertical and horizontal force. It has smashed through the reinforced concrete roof. It has smashed through the reinforced concrete pillars. So, it is hit with both vertical and horizontal force, and it has gotten ripped off the aircraft. There is another image now on your screens. This, ladies and gentlemen, which seems to be, is that a rotor, or what is that red section? That looks like to me the part of the engine. Can we zoom in? Can this image be zoomed into, please? The maximum that we can zoom into this image, please. This to me looks like, or can this image be sent to me so I can have a closer look at it? Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, almost looks like a part of the fuselage. You can see a red stripe. That red stripe is part of the, I am assuming, part of the Air India branding. Okay. No, it does not look like the engine part. It looks like a part of the fuselage, which is once again buried. And look at the, like I said once again, it is buried at the point where two floors meet. So, a segment of this is below the roof, the other segment is above the roof. It has hit, the aluminum is crumpled, and you can clearly see the rib cage of the aircraft's fuselage, which is visible. This looks like the bottom end, and if I were to hazard a guess, Wing Commander Sudhakaran, it looks like, given the cavity, that this is where the luggage at the bottom of the aircraft is stored, which has hit the side of the building, because it is a large cavity which is mostly devoid of anything, and it looks like this is the luggage section, and the red stripe is clearly part of the Air India branding.
The rear part of the fuselage, aft part of the fuselage. I think I've sent to you the cross section of the Dreamliner.
Yeah.
As a photograph, you can have a look at it. That would give you an exact, because once the tail is sheared up, this is the next compartment that comes in as part of the fuselage section. So this appears to be that section.
Yeah, you're right, absolutely, because you can see it tapering towards the back, tapering towards the tail. So as you mentioned, as per the diagram, the aft fuselage.
I've sent you a schematic diagram.
Yeah, I've got the schematic. I'm going to get it put on our screen, sir.
Yeah.
This schematic diagram is released by Boeing itself, so I can put it on our screens. This is the official schematic